Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my romance summer TBR. So I don't know if you want my YA TBR during the summer. I do want to read a couple more YA books that I've gotten in my classroom library. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If so, let me know. But these are all the romances I plan to read. I think I have 7. And most of them are books that have been on my TBR for way too long, and I need to get to them. So I will show you the books. A few of these are actually like complete series I need to get to. So the first one is the Hades Hangman series. This is book 3. I only own book 1 and 3 in paperback, but I have some of them on ebook. I'm pretty sure I have book 2 on ebook. If not, I'm just gonna buy it because I need to continue the series so badly. I read the first book and absolutely loved it and loved how it built up other possible relationships. So I need to get to it, and I've been told I need to get to it, and so that's what I'm gonna do. These are motorcycle romances, like I said, and the first one was amazing. The next series I have to catch up on is the Something in the Way series by Jessica Hawkins. I don't know if that's what it's called. The first book was Something in the Way. This is Somebody Else's Sky. This is book 2, and it's a forbidden romance, and the first book ended on a cliffhanger. But I haven't picked it up yet. I'm so bad at finishing series. It's awful, so I need to read this, and this one's not as long as the rest. Oh, it's still 350 pages. I feel like book 1 was pretty long, and it should have bothered me, the stuff that was going on with the girl's sister, but it didn't. So we'll see how this is. I heard it gets worse with his relationship with the sister and not the main character, so we'll see. The next book I really want to read is the Captive Prince trilogy. This is book 1, and I've heard very different things about this series. I think it's like a captive and captor romance, and so it kind of blurs the line. I'm pretty sure it's MM. But I've heard some people really love it, so it's not too long, and I just want to give it a try. The next one, I actually just read the synopsis and didn't know it's a college romance, I believe, and that is The Hardest Fall by Ella Mays. I loved Marriage for One by Ella Mays, and I found this at Half Price Books earlier this year, I believe, if not last year, and I've seen this book a lot of places, and it's obviously a football romance, so I really wanted to read it. But since I've read this author now and adored her book, I need to read more by her. This one, she's very shy, and she first meets this guy who's like the only one on the football team destined to make the NFL, and it's their romance, so it sounds super adorable. I'm obsessed with the cover, and I already know I like the author, so I'm definitely gonna read this summer. The next one is one I need to read because of the hype, and that is Monster in His Eyes by J.M. Darrower. I always feel like I say that name wrong, but this is a mafia romance, and that's all I know. And I've heard so many people love it, and I love myself a good dark romance, so I'm really excited to read this one. The next one, I can't talk about a video without talking about this author, and I have way more books to read by her, and that is Covet by J.R. Ward. This is her Fallen Angel series, and that's all I know. This is, I don't know how many books are in this series. I feel like there's like 6, and I'm currently in the middle of book 17 of Black Dagger Brotherhood, and I've heard these overlap in book 16 and that you're gonna have to know these in order to read the next upcoming book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. So I have 2 of these paperbacks, and I'm gonna go searching for the rest of these paperbacks so that I can read them and enjoy them because I love myself J.R. Ward, and the only angel in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series I really like. So I really want more Fallen Angel books too. I talked about that a couple months ago, so hopefully I enjoy this series. And the last adult romance book I hope to read is Outlaw by Nicole James. I got this when I went to the motorcycle romance signing last summer, and I got a ton of books there, and this one is so chunky. I don't even know how many pages it is. It's a little under 500, which is not normal for a motorcycle romance, and I am always intimidated looking at this and another book by Kat Porter that I bought at the signing. They're long romances, and so I never picked them up during the school year, but I'm gonna read this because I've heard really good things about Nicole James, and I don't think I've read a book by her. But this is a motorcycle romance, and I heard a lot of people like it and a lot of people read it. So I'm hoping to read this one this summer as well. So that went by really fast, but I only had 8 books to show you. Those are the books that I hope to read this summer. I think it was actually 7. I will have other TBRs throughout the summer of books that I'm hoping to get to that probably come out around then, but these are books that have been on my shelf for at least a month. Probably a lot of them have been on there way over a month, and they're books that I just really want to read this summer that I've been looking forward to, that I finally have the time. I have 3 school days, 2 teacher work days to get through. I have 5 work days until summer, and I can't wait. So I'm gonna read all those, and yeah. that's all I have for you. Let me know if you think I should start with one of these books first. If you've read any of them, let me know your thoughts. And let me know if you want me to do a YA TBR as well. That's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.